Hello, I'm Liz Lumley of Finextra, and today I'm speaking to Sam Roddick of Deloitte, and we're going to talk a little bit about digital change. So what are some of the trends that we're seeing in financial services right now?
So the major trend that I'm seeing is really a crossover from other industries. The consumer expectation is far, far higher for the quality of service that they're going to be provided, and a real desire to replicate the type of service they see with the big tech companies and in the media and in the retail industry, with the type of experience they want from their bank or their insurance provider. The consumerization, if you like, of the interface between the financial services organisation and the consumer to be much more like those in other industries. So that's probably the biggest single trend that I see.
Mm-hmm. So what challenges do these trends represent then?
So the financial services industry for me, and I'm not a native of the financial services industry, is an industry that seems to be somewhat obsessed with product innovation. It's all about the next product. And actually consumers, the vast majority of consumers aren't really that financially sophisticated, and they're not interested in the next innovation of product. What they want is better service, better experience, better tools that they can use. So I think the key challenge really for the financial services industry is to pivot innovation away from product innovation and pivot it towards consumer engagement innovation and channel innovation.
I was waiting for you to use that phrase, being product-centered and moving towards being customer-centered when looking at developing services. So, maybe you can go into a little bit of what are some of the strategies that this industry can use to drive digital transformation?
So I think, particularly in financial services, there are a lot of people that classify themselves as digital, but probably aren't true digital natives. They are people that have had a specialism in a particular channel, and they are now trying to broaden that to claim that they are fully digital. So I think one of the ways that financial services can become far more customer-centric is by taking people from the industries that are customer-centric and embedding them into financial services, but surrounding them with people that understand the industry in which they're operating, so that you can get the best of both worlds, the understanding of the industry and the customer centricity that comes from retail or from media or from some other limited industries.
So bringing people from outside the financial services industry and embedding them with people that have that domain knowledge of what's going on with
I think that's absolutely right, because if you look at the threats to the financial services industry, at a macro level, they appear to be coming from outside of the industry. If you put regulation and sort of the macroeconomic issues aside for a moment, they come from outside of the industry. They come from the tech majors, for example, Apple Pay or others trying to disrupt the industry. And those guys aren't interested in necessarily being the repository of money that the bank can be, the vault. They're interested in providing that layer of customer service. And they'll quite happily disintermediate the financial services player in order to take the value that exists at that consumer engagement point and leave the financial services player very much like a telco is, providing purely the network, but none of the real value add that sits on top of it.